Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Red Bull Debrecen. So we have got the final two games of the group stage today in the Champions League. We've got Porto and Real Madrid. So let's update you on kind of what's happened in the big period we've had away. So we obviously found that we were playing Porto, City and Real Madrid in the group stage. First off, we're still unbeaten in the league. A couple of draws though, but still unbeaten, which is fine. Top of the group, top of the league as usual. So no real surprises there. Now, we lost to Porto 2-1, which is a shame because we did all right, but weren't fantastic. We then took on Real Madrid, where we drew 2-2. We could have won the game, to be honest. We were very good. And we've had a slight change in formation for the Champions League games. We then drew with Manchester City away, which the defence was just on fire, and I think that's what kept us in it. And then we lost against City at home. We got absolutely battered. I didn't really know what happened. We kind of just completely crumbled in that game. Obviously, the last couple of games, we've also played Udinese and MTK. So we've had a couple of draws, but we are bottom of the group. We can still get into a Europa League place to be able to get into the knockouts there, as long as I'd say if we beat Porto and match them for whatever they do against City in that game, we can hopefully go through to the knockouts. But it's a tough game. One issue we have got is that, unfortunately, the board have sold one of our players, which is, it's in the outs, obviously, not in the ins, and that's Dan Lewis. He's been sold to Man United for 26 million rising to, I think, 35 million. It's a shame. I tried to argue it, didn't get very far. I requested they boost the amount, which they did manage to get it up to a few to give us a bit more money for him. It's a shame, certainly, as we're low on centre halves, to be honest. We've got Orban who can play there, but he's 36 and that can't run. He's got no legs anymore. So it's only Demokos and Arak that can really play centre-half. We've got Barasti as well, who can play centre-back, but he's out injured for at least another 10 days. So we're on the edge. But this is the formation we go with in the Champions League. In the league, we stick with our 4-2-4 formation. It works perfectly fine. But in the Champions League, we are going for the 4-3-3, but with the deeper shadow striker in there, with very attacking fullbacks. So today we have got Meslier in goal, Cortez, Demokos, Erak and Thomas at the back. Sandri in the defensive midfield holding role, with Chacon and Amado just in front of him. And then Lenina, Cristiano and Salai all across the front three. It's tough. We've had a few injuries and they've been out for a long time. So we're a bit limited on our choices, but we'll go into today's game. Hopefully we can get a win and perform a bit better than we did previously against them. We are home this time, so I'm hoping that gives us a bit of an advantage, but we'll get stuck in and fingers crossed it all goes to plan. So 15 minutes in and it's a free kick to Porto. We are nowhere near marking. That was a free chance, to be honest, to get a goal in there. I want to know what makes Hertha Berlin so good on the game, because they're not that good in real life. How are they fighting for they won the Champions League? I don't understand. Where does that come from? And they do it in every save I play. Every save I've played, they have got that good, which is ridiculous. And I've only just noticed since I saw a tweet about it, and then it's all I see. It's madness. Anyway, it's 0-0. Not perfect. Let's bring on Martin Vichal on for Salai, who hasn't done anything at all. And then we could also maybe look to bring on Maxic for Chacon in there as well. Yeah, let's leave him as the box-to-box and give Amado that kind of freedom to run and make, as they say. Looks like it will be a Porto throw-in early on in this second half. Not really any highlights in the first half. Just realised how quickly we got to the second half. It's cleared, but comes straight back at us. Vitinho on the edge of the box swivels, and that is a hell of a strike. Absolute screamer by Vitinho on the edge. I mean, the turn and the absolute rifle. Wow, what a strike. We'll have to see that again because that was pure quality. Maxic clears it. It's volleyed straight into him and he just turns and bang. Is that off the bar going in? I mean, keeper's got no chance for that one. So I'll throw in now. Can we do the same thing? That'd be nice. Cristiano into Thomas. He's going to look back to Armado, who fires it across. It's headed clear. Oh, now Nagata's on the ball. They are looking to break. We've got enough people back, but, I mean, no one's gone to him, and he's just ran all the way through. Is he going to get a shot away? He does. I'm just going to say it's a dodgy save from Meslier, but a save nonetheless, which is the main thing. We'll have to go a bit more attacking because we've got to get a goal. That's kind of it. There's no way otherwise for us to get anything done, and we'll get knocked out of the group stage at an early point. So let's get this going. Demokos now with the ball. We've kept it short because we want to try and play out, try and force the passing game on the opposition. Sandri out to Cortez. Looking to move the ball forward now. Driving into that space. But Amida's just come across and won it off him. I mean, you weren't going anywhere, were you, Cortez? It's a bit bad, really. Nagata's gone all the way down, though. And Sandri has just cleaned him out. I mean, I don't think I can really argue that, if I'm honest. It looks like he's just come and clattered him without any sign of getting near the ball. I mean, it looks like we're going for VAR, which is interesting. If it goes for us, great, but it's not surprising if it is a penalty. Let's see. And the verdict is penalty awarded. Not surprised at all for that. So here we are. Penalty. Jackson with the spot kick. And it is fired in, bottom left-hand corner. 60 minutes in and they're 2-0 up. It is not good at all. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe we have to change things right around. Let's get to our 4-2-4 formation. Sandri can come off because you've just given away a penalty. So we can pop... Yeah, we'll pop you in there. Maybe pop Lee Young Kwang out left. And keep it like that, but we will change it to attacking. Attacking. There you go. Not pause the game because I'm a brave soldier. Maxic with the ball. Well done. Well won there. Cristiano, he's going to hunt it down. No. Ball's over the top. Jackson's looking to go through. I mean, he volleys it from the edge of the box. It was a crazy effort, and it definitely did not come off. Demokos with the headed clearance. Vitinho, who scored the first goal, gets a little 1-2 with Sarpong, getting a bit of space, but they're keeping the ball well. I think we might have to revert back to having a striker when Brenner's back, at least. Because that's just... I mean, I don't think a striker's going to affect that, is it? That's a shame, because really it could have been a bit better than that. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I mean, the cross in and who's Iraq, Demokos. I don't know who was meant to be marking him, but someone was meant to be, and they weren't anywhere near him. So it gave him a third goal there, and it's just disappointing. I think we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to try and work out another tactic that'll work for Champions League. It's hard because we're so dominant in the league. Any tactic will work effectively. So there's no real other way of going about it. Thank God he's offside. But so it's hard to really judge if we're performing better because we're always performing quite well in the league. But I'll have to have a little play around. I might even have a play around before the next Champions League game because it looks like we will be knocked out completely, not in Europe anymore this season. So we will play the second game and it will be a different formation, a different little tactic to see if we can get anything going at that point. But with 5 minutes to go, we have been absolutely dominated today. and hopefully next time things will change. But there it is, 3-0 to Porto in the end. A bit of a lacklustre second half where we got dominated completely. No real chances for us at all. And we are out of any European competition now. No chance of us getting into the Europa League. But we'll jump ahead to the game against Real Madrid and see how we perform against them. It'll be a good test away from home. It's on television, so why not? We'll take a look and go from there. So we're back, and this is the lineup we're going for. So we did, in fact, lose our first game in the league against Ferivar. I was using a different formation, wanted to see it out. But 1-2-0 against Puskas Academia, which is good. But this is the formation I've been trying out. Well, there's been a couple, but this is the one I think I'm going to go for. It's a 4-4-2 formation. Counter-attack. Cautious. Bit more direct. So we've got our inverted wingers, and then our wing backs will hopefully support them and look to possibly get forward as well. So they'll keep it nice and tight in the middle. Our players are quite designed for that, if that makes sense. And then we've got Cristiano, Lee Young Kwang up top, hopefully running and chasing the balls down. I think I'll do it that way around. But yeah. So we'll jump into the game. We have got Real Madrid. It's a bit of a nothing game, so there's nothing really riding for it. I don't think even for either team massively. Oh, maybe that they might be looking to come top of the group. That might be the one thing that it is riding on. But other than that, you can see there, what a team. Luis, Isaac, Fernandez, Vincentius Jr., not bad. And then you've got our 4-4-2 lot. So hopefully we might have to swap things around if it's a case that Fernandez is getting too much space in the middle. But yeah, so looks like Real Madrid will want to get the win to put a bit of pressure on Man City. So they will want the win, but they have already qualified. So nothing other than that really that's causing any issues for them. So yeah, I mean it's going to be an interesting game, and we'll see how things go. Currently, they've already had 4 shots on target, and we've had nothing. But that is kind of expected. But here we go. We're forward now. The first highlight is, well, I say is ours, was ours. Isaac with the ball, driving forward, looks out wide to Vinny Jr., Vinny Jones, Vinny J, Vinny Jugga. Louise with the shot from range, and it's in. There it is. 15 minutes it took. 15 minutes. I don't even, I don't know. I've already given up. Oh, yeah. Top's changed. Yeah, I'll go to football in a bit, so just ignore the change of shirt. Just don't mention it. I should have just not mentioned it and just be like, why the hell he's changed his, was the top gold before? Well, yellow? Is that? Yeah, no, it definitely changed. We're getting absolutely spanked. Maybe this 4-4-2 isn't great. We've had a shot on target as well. See? There you go. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do against a team like theirs. I mean, they've even got Lewis Cook in the middle, which is a bit of a weird signing. But do we just go to our trusted formation now, just because we're losing, so we might as well try and go for it. The players fit it very nicely. Let's Salai can come on for Conrad, and then Lee Young Kwang can come off for Lalina. Let's do that. Swap Cristiano over there instead as well, and let them just play. Let's just go at it. See if we can create anything from this, and go from there, I guess. It's not ideal, but we will continue forward, and I'll continue to work on that counter formation. Hopefully it will get better. I might have to change things up a little bit with how that'll work, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They are dominating possession here, though. 3 minutes into the second half. We getting it away? I mean, we got a bit lucky there. We kind of volleyed it into their path to allow them to get the strike away. But Cristiano, though, with the free kick, fires it across. Courtois claims it easy, and now they're going to counter on us. Our whole plan was to counter on them, and they've completely going to flip it on our head. I mean, although this was really slow, we've got to be reacting to that. There you go, Cortez with the header. Lalina, come on, can you do something? Come on, Lolly. Lolly. Oh, we could call him Lolly. That's a great name. I've been wanting to call Batista for ages, so I might have to do that as well. We might see some nicknames coming up in the next couple of episodes, because it's a bit of fun, isn't it? Bit of fun. But, I mean, that's better. We kind of created another chance, so, I mean, that's good. I mean, ball's come in, though. Vinny Jones Jr.'s there. And that's another one for him. That's 2-0. Hopefully that's not the start of a landslide. I don't know what to do. Maybe we could take Cristiano off and pop. If we move him back there into that formation, maybe we could even pop him up there. So Salai sits up there as the deep lying forward. Inside forward on attack could be Lalina. Change him to a deep line. I don't know what I'm doing. Deep lying playmaker, and then push him forward as a Mazzala. Sure, why not? And then from that, we'll pop Sandri there and bring on Maxish, because why not? Which one should we do? I mean, Maxish isn't bad, to be fair. His passing game, but he's got a bit more vision. I think we'll leave it at that for now. But I don't know why. I've gone a bit Australian. It's not the best Australian accent, but you know, we all like to do it. I haven't even got an Australian in the side. But Cortez now on this right-hand side. Can he get the ball in the box and create something here? Lalina with the header. It's just wide of the post. I have to say it's not too bad, really. We've done all right. Certainly something that I'm feeling a bit more positive about. Vidal throws it long. He is won by Lalina to head it clear. Why am I stuck in this Australian accent? I'll stop as soon as someone scores. Let's say that. Or the game finishes. So Iraq looks out to Thomas. That was a bit of American there. Thomas. Looks back to Thomas. I don't even know what that is. What a weird act. Okay, I'm going to stop. That is awful. What the hell am I on about? Amado looks through to Lalina. Come on then. Finish it, Lalina. Oh, we could have finished that and made it a bit more positive. But it's a corner. We have a corner, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eyes on the pitch, because we may score. We are firing them up. Fire, man the cannons, Lalina. Courtois saves easily in the end. Stupid Courtois, never liked you anyway. Rubbish player. They're forward again. Vidal into Bruno Hernandez. Into Chidi. Chidi. And Yemi off the bar. Ah! We've not defended that well either. But it's a goal kick and we get to recuperate. Yeah, I'm not sure. Has this formation worked a bit better? I think it's nullified them a bit more. I guess it's because we've got someone sitting in the space where Fernandez would normally be sitting. So we've managed to kind of nullify that. We've only got 32 supporters. I've only just realised 32 supporters made the trip to Bernabeu. I mean, even if you weren't a Red Bull Debrecen supporter, surely you'd want to... Salai! Roland Salai with the goal! Come on! Got a bit lucky, but we'll take it. Yeah, even if you weren't a fan of us, you'd just want to come along and sit in the stands in the Bernabeu, watch us get beat. But, I mean, Cook's poor back pass and Salai latches onto that, and it's a goal! It's 2-1. I mean, we're not going to get anything from the game, and it doesn't matter at all, but that's positive. Maybe this is the new formation that I should be looking at. A 4-1-4-3-3. Looking a bit defensive. Interesting. Anyway, I don't know why I'm speaking so quickly. It was really weird. That's the end of that. We're just going to jump straight to the end of the season. Play Győr at the last game because they're bottom and only have 6 points. So that should be a fun battering of them, hopefully. And then hopefully we'll get to the final of the Maggie Cooper Cup. Fingers crossed anyway. But with that said, we'll jump to the end of the season. I'll see you in the next one. Fingers crossed everything else this season will go to plan, unlike the Champions League. I'll fiddle around with a couple more formations and tactics. Any suggestions, leave them in the comments, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't think I'm ever going to get either out of the Champions League group stage or get anywhere near a trophy in Europe at all. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time.